So this guy was arrested and sentenced to 8 months in prison. What was his crime? He was seen wearing the uniform of a soldier, not the full uniform, the trouser of soldiers. So he wore the trousers of soldiers. He was sitting inside trotro. Unfortunately for him, an actual soldier came to sit by him and then asked him whether he was a soldier or not. He indicated that he's not a soldier. Then the soldier asked him why he was wearing a military trouser. There and then the soldier took him and then gave him to the police at a barrier. That was where his trauma started. According to reports, the guy's name is Gideon. His father was a military personnel, a soldier, and then Gideon's father passed away. He died and then left the uniforms behind. So one time Gideon went to a funeral in their family home. Whilst Gideon was returning from the funeral back to Accra where he lives and worked as a driver, Gideon came out wearing the trouser that belonged to his father, the military trouser. According to Gideon, his uncle told him that the trouser you are wearing will get you into trouble. Go and change it. However, Gideon said, oh, it's in the night. It's around 9:30 p.m. I don't think this will get me into trouble. When I get home, I'll change. So Gideon entered the trotro, a public transport, and then was moving to Accra where he stays. Unfortunately, around a particular area, somebody who was a real genuine soldier boarded the trotro, sat by Gideon, and then asked Gideon, are you a soldier? When he saw the Gideon wearing the military trouser, Gideon said, no, I'm not a soldier. Then he asked him, why are you wearing a genuine actual military trouser? Gideon said, oh, it belongs to my dad, so I just took it and then I wore it. Gideon didn't know that this particular thing will lead him into a bigger trouble. So at one point at a barrier where police were, the military man got down and then handed Gideon over to the police personnel and then told them to deal with Gideon and then left. You see, at the cells, he was processed and then sent to court. Like, all of a sudden, the case escalated. At the court, he was processed and then the judge sentenced him to 8 months in prison, or he should pay a fine of 2,500 Ghana cedis. So if he's able to pay the 2,500 Ghana cedis, he wouldn't go to jail. And if he's not able to pay the money, then he will spend 8 months in jail. So Gideon went to jail. Yes, and remember I told you his brother sent him 600 Ghana cedis. You see, at the police station, you can't be keeping your money on you because the police will take it and then save it somewhere for you. So when he was sent to the prisons and the money was brought to him, that particular officer who was dealing with his case brought 300 Ghana cedis instead of 600. When he asked the police about all this thing, the police said he used 300 to pay the driver and all those things. You know, some of these police and case, allegedly, that is according to the narration of this guy. So he was due. So he entered and then he started spending his jail term. So he spent about 4 months, and unfortunately for him, an organization that helped prisoners and other people, Crime Check Foundation heard about his story, and then they reached out to one of the philanthropists in Ghana, Nanama McBrown, and then Nanama McBrown paid off the fine, and then Gideon was free after spending 4 months in jail for wearing a military camouflage. Ghana.